right, all right. Kingsley Joshua Trade Lord himself come to you live, and let's get busy. Right now, you're seeing me react to a signal that just happened. We just had this break right here with this candle on USD JPY, and reason why I'm looking for that break. Go to the monthly here. And monthly structure, as you can see, this is the high. Last two confirmation was here. We broke it with this wick. So we're down structure on the monthly, down structure on, well, no, excuse me, not down structure on the weekly. We're actually up structure on the weekly. We had this two confirmation that was here. It's bullish, had this low. We clearly broke it. We went high. We have yellow candles by ourselves over here until we have the two confirmation is here. And so this the low. So weekly structure, we have this nice pullback into the center of the 50, lining up with this one, and we could shoot off this way too as well. So daily, keep that in mind. Daily, we're down structure. Weekly up structure, monthly down structure, daily down structure. That's two out of the three, two out of the four horsemen. And now we have the fourth 4 hour structure. That's the tiebreaker. We have this low, last two confirmations here. We have this high that's not surpassed. So we're down structure on the 4 hour. So all I was looking for was a break of structure on the 1 hour. So I go down to the 1 hour. We had this high, last two confirmations here. Broke structure on the 1 hour with this candle over here. And we have lows, right? We have a pullback now to the 23 and so on. Okay, great. I'm looking for a little touchback down, and then we can get active situation going on here. This low is 100, so I want to make sure that's 100. And this high is 145, and we got 145. Now, let's see if I'm going to be taking this trade. That's a nice, okay, 28 pip stop loss. So this is a relevant situation, and this is something I can get into. Now I can just chill and held back and wait for a 4 hour break of strike, four L's in a row or a big win, like I'm supposed to do. What do I mean by that? Well, you see this big win right here, right? So I like to trade basically next to a win, right? I like to trade next to a win. The only time I trade next to losses is if I got four losses in a row. If I see four losses in a row, I want to take the next couple setups, right? I want to take the next four setups, risking 0.5%, and one of those four, the idea is one of those four will hit, right? Now I can do a special martingale with those things. Like I can risk 0.5 on one. If that one loses 1%, that one loses 2%, that one loses 2.5%, and that 2.5%, if you're going for a big win, that means I'll be making 5,000. So I'll make basically everything back that I just lost, right? So that I can do it like that, or I can just do the safe way and just risk 0.5 until we get a win, right? And sometimes I look back in the past here, right? For example, this is actually a perfect example here. Okay, so we had this big win right here, right? We have these next setups right here. That was potential setups, but they didn't hit the negative 27. So they're irrelevant trades to me because they didn't trigger my entry, right? Just like here, if I show you here all the pending orders that I deleted, this week, right? So this is a 25K challenge I'm doing. Mind you, I'm doing multiple different challenges. I have here the Funded Trader. There's a 200K challenge I'm doing here. So I'm doing a total of 500K in challenges. So a 200K challenge here, one phase, 200K challenge here. We have a little drawdown period for our entry. Of course, I started these challenges drawdown period, but now we're building our way back up easily. We do have a funded account with the 10K right here, and then now that's finally back into profit, and now we can make some profits over that, right? But yeah, that's. And then we have another 1K challenge here too as well. So in total, 500K in challenges that I'm doing right now. That's currently in this phase. Spent about 43 days on this challenge, and I'm telling you, we went through a drawdown period. Unfortunately, it's all good. But yeah, I see all these pending orders, right? That did not get. So these orders right here is the orders I deleted, and these are the orders that went active this week. So we having a profitable week um, on this 25K challenge right here that I'm doing. We this week we did about $865, right? So if I could bet you pull that challenge up to be more transparent. This is another prop firm that I'm testing out, and that's why I'm only doing 25K in 25K and with them. Uh, and here it is. See, this thing didn't update yet because we're way over this now. But yeah, because it did not update. We are above here now. So we gotta wait for this thing to update. See, clearly didn't update yet. This is only phase one. And then we'll do phase two and then we'll get funded. But yeah, we took quite a bit of time on this challenge after the dip and big build. And then we had a drawdown period when the moment I'm about to pass the challenge, uh, what was this date? October. I should have passed the challenge in October. Then we had this drawdown period. And now I'm building we finally build our way back up. We're actually at the point we should be around this point right here. So you'll see this marker come up to here in the next video or so, or wherever to do it. But yeah. So anyway, you had this right big win, and then this is a loss right here. You would have took this a loss you took here. So you took two losses in a row. Okay, I wait for two more losses to make it four, or I wait for a big win. I get the two more loss scenario. So now I have four losses in a row. Now I can take the next setup, and boom, this would be a setup right here. I took and actually took this setup and nailed it really good. And we got a nice win out of that. Now you can take the next two setups. I can take the next two setups after the big win. This one lost, and then this one lost, right? Okay, that's fine. Okay, now the next setup, another skip, not take, and this is the setup right here. And then also I can skip this setup too. But since I already had four L's in a row here, right? My thoughts are we gonna do that again, or we gonna finally get a big win out of here? So that's probabilities for you in that factor, right? And this would be a valid setup to take. So yeah, that's I'm taking it. But I'm just waiting for this candle to finish now, and I wait the next candle to open to hit the negative 27, and then I'll set everything up and I'll place my pending order. Until then, it's no sense of me, setting everything up and the price continues to go up without coming back to at least the 23.6 retracement level. So that's what I need to see. But that candle needs to finish, right? And we got about 12 minutes and 30 seconds left on that candle, right? Bitcoin making downs. I don't really trade Bitcoin. I just follow it for my investments, right? And it's doing exactly what I like. It's coming all the way down. So what it's doing, a lot of people are in panic mode because it's back down to 79,000 after hitting, the $100,000 markup here with 100,008, $108,000. That's what it did. And then now it dropped back down to 70K, the 80K. And you can't, people can't get scared because this is how the market moves. It needs to pull back. It needs to retrace, and that's what it's doing. It's retracing. It's retracing. If it comes down to retracing down to here, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. Buy, because it will come back up. Long-term investment. Buy and hold, baby. But yeah, I'm just waiting for a 4-hour break of structure. So we have this low more. This 4-hour structure gets lowered because we have a new 2 count formation over here since we took out this low. And that's it right there. But we've been down structure for the longest. This thing, waiting for a continuation, and now I'm risking I'm risking 1% to make 2% because I had a big win right here. And then we had this small loss, right? And now I'm waiting to take the next setup. We have 2 win relevance here. We're in this fib. I was waiting for a continuation. We got that continuation right here. Great. We got a continuation basically on the daily too as well. So we can mark that. And new 2 count formation on the daily. Well, let's check this candle out. Yep, it's a bullish candle. It's a bullish candle. So we know what that means. The daily, it's my orange lines. Gets pulled all the way down to here. And as you can see, from this 2 count formation, this is the highest point to the right. There's nothing higher. I go down to the 4-hour now. And the 4 hours to align with the daily. So we have this 4-hour low. And the daily and the 4-hour has the same break of structure point because we had this low. These blue candles are by themselves, and then we had the 2 count formation was here, and it's the highest point to the right. So we're down structure on the week, the month, down structure on the week, down structure on the daily, and 4 hours down structure, and now 1 hour. After we finally got that continuation, 1 hour, it's ready to go too. $862. Yeah. And then this high is 974. Boom. Now, again, waiting for this candle to finish. We got 8 minutes left on that candle, right? And I can do my measuring tool, see if we don't have a pallet set up to take. Okay, this is a nice stop loss. 20, well, about, yeah, 30 pip stop loss. That's really good for me. I don't like, I don't like taking low, the lowest stop loss I would take will be like 10 pips. I don't go lower. I don't go lower. That's one rule from my setup. I don't take the low setups. It has to be that. So this just be a valid setup I would take if we get that. So we have a lot of setups. So I have USD, JPY, and now I have CHF, JPY, and I'll be taking 1%, right? And then we have NZD CAD. Let me go down. We're still waiting for 4-hour break of structure. All right. That should change. Yeah. And then that's our signal right there. Cool. This thing is an actual setup that I was supposed to take. The entry was right here. We came close to getting stopped out, but didn't. And came tumbling back to the 1000 MA here. Cool. And now we're going to see if we'll get that big win. But this is a setup that I should be taking. Why? Now, mind you, we had a double win situation right here. Then we had 1, 2 losses that you would have took, and then 2 more that I would not take. So now we got 4 in general. Mind you, we got a 4 on this one. So the next development of like 3 losses in a row, you could take that 4th one. You can take that 4th one. Probabilities, right? If everything is aligned, take the trade. And then I would lost here. I did. And then I lost here. 0.5, 0.5. So 1% loss. And then there's 0.5 loss here. And now this is the 4th one. Remember I said 4? So you could have did that scenario of risk 0.5 here. 1% here. 2% here. Loss, loss, loss. 2.5% here. Which you're, basically in profit. You almost took that loss right there. You could have got stopped out if you had a bad broker, right? But anytime that happens, is worth it to get back in. If you get stopped out and you see that clearly on the chart you're not stopped out, and it comes back down to the entry point, you might consider want to get back in, because those trades tend to still win. And if you take out another losses, it is what it is. Too low, 0.5. But of course, this will be a 2.5%. And this is when the risk factor comes in, right? So just want to be smart with your risk, right? Wherever you can handle. Wherever you can handle. All right, I'm running out of time on this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of snippet of what I'd be doing. And I show you my my funded account, my challenges I'm taking. And yeah, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.